Waking up tomorrow with no hospitals, no antibiotics, no painkillers, and no doctors. A simple cut on your hand could kill you. A fever could take you in 3 days. And yet, our ancestors lived exactly like this for hundreds of thousands of years. So here is the question that should genuinely keep you up at night. How on earth did ancient humans survive without a single pill, a single vaccine, or a single surgeon? First, and this is huge, ancient humans had something we have been quietly weakening for generations: a ferociously powerful immune system. They were exposed to dirt, bacteria, parasites, and pathogens from the moment they were born. No sterile environments, no hand sanitizer, no bubble wrapping their kids. And ironically, that constant low-level exposure actually trained their immune systems to be elite fighters. Scientists today call this the hygiene hypothesis, the idea that our modern obsession with cleanliness has left our immune systems confused, understimulated, and significantly weaker than they once were. Ancient humans did not have that problem. Their bodies were in a constant, lifelong biological battle, and they were built for it. Think of it this way. A soldier who trains every single day in harsh, brutal conditions will always outlast a soldier who only ever trained in a gym. Ancient humans trained every day from birth, but the immune system alone was not enough. So ancient humans did something remarkable. They turned the entire natural world into their pharmacy. This was not guesswork. For thousands of years, through trial, error, observation, and painful experience, ancient communities built incredibly detailed knowledge of which plants could heal, which plants could kill, and which plants could dull unbearable pain. Willow bark was the original aspirin, used for thousands of years to reduce fever and relieve pain. Turmeric was a powerful anti-inflammatory that researchers are still actively studying today. Garlic had proven antibacterial properties that ancient Egyptians fed to their workers to keep them healthy. Aloe vera was used to treat burns and wounds across dozens of ancient civilizations simultaneously, on completely separate continents, with no contact between them whatsoever. And here is what is truly mind-blowing. Modern pharmaceutical companies have spent billions of dollars studying exactly these plants, because ancient humans figured out in centuries what took us laboratories and microscopes to officially confirm. They were not primitive. They were the original scientists. They just used the world around them as their laboratory. Now, plants and immunity can only take you so far. The third secret weapon of ancient human survival was something deeply and uniquely human: immunity. When one fell ill, they were not left alone. There were dedicated healers in every community. Shamans, medicine women, and elders who had spent their entire lifetimes carefully studying the sick, the recovering, and the dead. They accumulated generational knowledge passed down not in books but in memory, in ritual, and in practice. Archaeologists have found evidence of prehistoric surgery, skull drilling procedures called trepanation, amputations that healed cleanly, and broken bones that were set and mended with remarkable precision. People survived these procedures, which means someone, somewhere, knew exactly how to perform them. And ancient communities also instinctively practiced something we now call quarantine. When someone showed signs of serious illness, they were separated from the group, not out of cruelty, but out of pure survival instinct. They did not know what a virus was. They had no concept of germ theory, but they understood, through hard-won experience, that sickness spreads, and that one insight alone may have saved entire communities from total collapse. Now let us talk about the lifestyle factor, because this one is almost uncomfortable to hear. Ancient humans moved constantly. They did not sit at desks for 8 hours. They did not order food to their door. They walked, ran, climbed, hunted, and foraged, often covering 15 to 20 kilometers every single day, without exception. Their diet was entirely unprocessed. No sugar, no refined carbohydrates, no artificial additives. Lean meats, wild plants, roots, berries, and nuts, all nutrient-dense and completely chemical-free. Their bodies were running on premium fuel every single day, and their sleep was perfectly synchronized with the natural world. No blue light from screens, no late-night artificial lighting, just darkness, firelight, and deep, fully restorative sleep, which, as modern science now confirms, is precisely when your immune system does its most critical and powerful work. In short, their entire lifestyle was the medicine. Movement was medicine. Food was medicine. Sleep was medicine. Community was medicine. Everything about the way they lived reinforced the body's ability to protect and repair itself. But here is the part of the story we cannot skip, because honesty matters. They did not always survive. Life expectancy in the ancient world was brutally low, often averaging out in the 30s when infant mortality is factored in. Childbirth was deadly, for mothers and infants alike. A tooth infection could kill you. A broken leg could kill you. A respiratory illness we would cure today with a 5-day course of antibiotics could wipe out an entire settlement within weeks. Ancient humans did not defeat disease. They survived alongside it, adapting, learning, losing, and passing down whatever hard-won wisdom they could to the next generation. And in doing so, generation by generation, they unknowingly built the entire foundation that modern medicine now stands on. So the next time you reach for a painkiller, or book a doctor's appointment in seconds on your phone, take a moment to appreciate just how extraordinary that is. Because for 99% of human history, there was no appointment to book. There was only the forest, the fire, the healer, and the quiet hope that your body was strong enough to fight one more day. Ancient humans did not survive because life was easy. They survived because they were relentlessly, ingeniously, and powerfully human. If this video made you think, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Which survival method surprised you the most? And if you want to keep going, the next video is right there waiting for you. I will see you in it.